went to the Linkin Park concert in Seattle, and I can say I was not disappointed. We purposefully missed the opening act as we were there for the main event. There was a 10-minute countdown to when the band came on stage, with Soundgarden's Black Hole Sun playing during it. Once the countdown ended, the band opened up with Somewhere I Belong. Many of the staple songs were played as well as the ones off From Zero. There were moments where the band would take a break, and in that time, we got, I wouldn't call it a solo, but it was a performance consisting of just the drummer and the DJ. Other than that, Mike Shinoda would perform parts of Fort Minor songs. He went down to the floor level, greeting a young fan and asking him to sign his hat, which I thought was sweet. For Where'd You Go, Emily Armstrong did the singing part. Not a single Dead Sarah song, which is the band Emily Armstrong is originally from, was performed, though I suppose there is a reason for that. While she didn't do it often, there were points where Emily Armstrong played guitar in addition to singing, which I was happy to see as she's more than just a singer. I once watched an Instagram where Ms. Armstrong says she doesn't dance, but I beg to differ. She was skipping around on stage and was jumping in place, and while it may not have been dancing per se, it was more than just walking around stage. If I were a concert performer, I wouldn't be doing that since dancing is not my forte and I refuse to dance unless it's with a beautiful woman. Emily Armstrong too went to the floor to interact with fans, but to a much lesser extent than Mike Shinoda did, as it was only during part of Heavy is the Crown. Probably the best thing I can say about the concert is Emily Armstrong fits seamlessly into the band. It makes me happy seeing so many people embracing her as a member of Linkin Park. I read an article about her that stated of the singers that auditioned, Mike Shinoda clicked with her in a way he just didn't with the others. We all miss Chester Bennington, but he's never coming back. He wasn't even acknowledged during the concert, though I think it's because the band has moved on and they want us to do so as well. They waited plenty of time before bringing Emily Armstrong on board. After the concert, Phil Collins' Take Me Home was played, which I really liked as he is one of my favorite recording artists. I really hope he gets knighted before he passes away, but I digress. I also got some people telling me they liked my shirt. I chose a shirt with just Emily Armstrong because I wanted to show that I support her as Chester Bennington's successor. My mom and I are both glad we went, and it was worth waiting almost a year for it. When it comes to concerts, I consider myself one and done. In other words, I only want to see a band once and never again. However, I would like to see Emily Armstrong with Dead Sarah.